So our next speaker will be Josiah Odundo. Josiah is a dynamic teacher stationed also at Muguna Primary School. And he teaches grades 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7 in the subject areas of Kiswahili, religious education, social studies, physical education, soccer coach, and environmental education. So Josiah has found ways to inspire his students through his love of soccer. As a licensed FIFA referee, Josiah launched a local soccer academy in 2017 with 4 teams invited to compete. His team is the only one that fields both girls and boys, and he believes in capturing his students' hearts in order to be academically successful. Josiah was selected to co-lead the Friends of Yimbo and dedicated to Learning's digital initiative at Muguna. Under his leadership, he stands out as a proponent of the program and supporter to his colleagues that are developing their own technological skills. As a self-motivated teacher, he's encouraged his fellow students with a true appreciation for the potential impact of his students. Now, Josiah signed up for a teacher diploma course, which he found out about from another teacher. However, to attend his classes at the county office, he has to ride his bicycle 2.5 hours each way. So now you see how fit he is. Not only the soccer, but I just park my car further away so that I can walk further. So today, Josiah is happy to share that this July he will be graduating with a Bachelor of Education Arts degree in early childhood and primary education. So it is without further ado, please join me in welcoming Josiah.
Thank you very much, Richard. I'm overwhelmed by the joy to hear that you are able to even acknowledge anything about the whole thing. I have to thank the university. It's a great honor to be in such a great place and a learning facility. I'm honored to even be able to walk along the pavements. As it has been said, I run sometimes along the pavements and I feel like it's like a dream come true. This facility is good. I can't forget to thank Friends of Yimbo and Dedicated Plan who made it possible for me to be here amongst you, and more so, even to be able to speak in front of you, the audience, is such a great honor. As Richard has said, I have 15 years of experience as a teacher education, and Muguna Primary School happens to be my first government posting school. Pretty much the same as my colleague, I never wanted to be a teacher. I never, at all. And in fact, in Kenya they have to enroll, they have to fill forms if you want to join a teacher training college. I'm sorry to say that it's not me who filled the form. My parents did it for me. And I had only to put my signature. And this was because the economic situation there is that a teacher, a primary school teacher, earns like $150 in a month each. So I looked at my life and was like, I can't do that for whole life. But my experience in teaching in Muguna has changed a lot in me. I love the work, and I love the job so much with a lot of passion that if I had to choose again a career, I think I would sleep and sleep and sleep and still come back to teaching. Because here I work and in a community which I agree with. And it's a community with a population of about 900 people. And most of the community children come from very poor and vulnerable conditions. Kids who barely have dinner, but wake up and have to walk about 3 miles to school, barefoot. And during lunch breaks, it's so different here. I went to one of the schools and we went to the kitchen and we saw parks. And the teacher there was explaining the nutrient value that they were supposed to, each and every kid is supposed to have. Back there, the kids would run 3 miles and they arrive home and there's nothing. They run again back 3 miles to school, and you have to teach them. So you find that sometimes you're teaching children who are empty in their stomach, but that's the joy. I want to tell you a story of a boy. It's called Daniel. One day, while we were in school, the mother came to school. And the mother came to school because that evening, the boy was supposed to have gone to the market to sell firewood, which the mother had to cut down for them to have dinner. And because the boy apparently had a lot of homework, wasn't able to go and sell the firewood. So the mother beat her up, and the following day she came to report this to school. I was the teacher on duty. So when she came, she was so mad and wanted me to punish the boy more. And I listened to her story, and at the end of the story, what really touched my heart was, she said, I don't care about his education because I have 12 other boys, other children, and some of them didn't go to school, but they are alive. So I felt like, what is my role here as a teacher? So after finishing with the mother, I went close to find out more about Daniel. He was in grade 6 by then. And in grade 6, I realized he was one of the boys who was performing well. So I followed closely. As it has been said there, I love sports so much. I embrace sports because it helps me to reach the children, especially with some of them who can't come to school. They don't like school, they have challenges as has been mentioned, but they love the sport. So through the sport, playing with them, the soccer, they find a way to come to school. Even if they don't like it, but they love the soccer, they come to school because they can't play it out there. They play it in school. So through this, I've been able to liaise with high schools who need good soccer players. So somehow, boys and girls who have finished grade 8, some have been able to join high school through my soccer academy. So I thought, can I use the same method to help Daniel? That was the first idea that came to me. And I said, okay, fine, I want to try it. And when I went to Daniel, I had to become his friend. Somehow I had to become his friend. So we became friends, and I tried to enroll him into my class of soccer. At the same time, I told him, you have to work very, very hard. Because I want you, irrespective of what your mother said, you have to work hard because you never know, maybe an opportunity can come and you still can go to high school. I wanted to give him hope. Against all odds, I wanted to give him hope. So Daniel enrolled in my academy. He was so poor, couldn't play, couldn't kick the ball. Again, I was going to have a dilemma because even if he passed, he didn't know how to play soccer. But because of his performance, he continued to work so hard because of the encouragement, the hope. When he joined grade 8, he was one of the best. So I knew there was going to be trouble at home, so I took him home. And up to now, I live with the boy. So I took him away from the mother because I knew there was going to be more and more problems, because in grade 8, they're about to do exams and a lot of work has to be given to them. So rarely do they have time to do the daily home chores. So I took him away from the mother, and luckily he was able to pass so highly. In fact, he was the best boy in our school during that time. But this was the challenge that I had. Here is a boy who has passed. You gave him hope, but you can't afford to pay for him fee. And the family already said, we are not going to support his education. And worse was, he couldn't keep the ball like to join a high school scholarship. So I had to think, and there's this principal who was my friend I went to. I told him, you need to help me here. There's this boy who is bright. He's also a good soccer player. And he was like, he looks so young. Will you be able to fit in the team? I told him, no. He has skills, but with time, maybe he'll be able to join the main team. So the principal was like, fine, let's give him a pass. But condition is he has to get half scholarship. So I said, better half a loaf than none. Boy joined. And this is where I feel sometimes I want to cry, because when I see what friends of Yimbo and Dedicated to Learn have done to our children, I feel really privileged to even speak in front of them. When the subsequent year they came with their visit with their friends who are from here, and they were looking for children whom they would sponsor, the best girl and the best boy. And Daniel happened to be the best in the boys. And here we are. My problems were solved because at least they were able to support him through his high school fee. As I speak now, he's one of the best performing boys in their class, and even his skills in soccer have improved. I'm grateful to say this. So, as I finish, I want to say that it is this hope that makes me strong as a teacher. I wake up in the morning, I push, because I know it's not only Daniel. There are so many other children who need this hope. And you are about to watch some short video here of children, and a great honor to say that two diverse cultures come together and form friendship that give a lot of hope to our children. And indeed, if it was not for them, our community would be helpless. Every time they come, or before they come, a week before they come, and after a week after they come, everything stops. Before they come, the week, you can't teach because the children are so excited. But when they go, the children are so sad that even you feel like we need a holiday for a week. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, have the pleasure to watch this short video. Thank you.